after walking up Giado's bell tower, we're now going to walk up to the top of the cupola, the top of the dome, Brunelleschi's dome of the Duomo in Florence. That is the inside of Brunelleschi's dome. It was painted by Giorgio Vasari, and we're inside the Santa Maria del Fiore Basilica Church, Duomo. It's empty now because it's closed. The dome, the cupola is open, so we're heading up the steps now to go to the highest structure in Florence. So we're about halfway up. The church is down below there. The altar and Vasari's painting of the inside of Brunelleschi's dome. There's the nave of this massive church of Santa Maria del Fiore, the Duomo in Florence. But it looks tiny from up here. The seats, the chairs down there. Here, you can see the walls start to curve. We are between the two shells of the dome. This was the revolutionary idea Brunelleschi came up with to create this dome. A dome within a dome. So as we go further up, the walls are going to sort of come in around us. So the walls of the dome, the outer dome, are leaning in towards us, and the inner dome is on our right as we head up. This is almost 600-year-old dome. So this is the last part of the climb. It is completely vertical. The steps are huge because we're up in the tippy top of the dome, which has the greatest inclination. So if you look back this way, this is what it looks like. We're between the two domes, always on this walk, and heading up to the very top. And the last few steps to get outside. That is where we were just a little while ago. And we're higher now. The nave of Santa Maria del Fiore and the piazza in front. There's San Lorenzo there, the train station behind it, Santa Maria Novella, all of Florence at our feet. We're on top of the world here, on top of the Duomo of Florence, and everything is lower than us. So this is looking down towards the Arno River, and that's Santa Croce right there. And then up on the hill opposite is the Piazzale Michelangelo. There's San Miniato. The Arno River you can't see, but it runs kind of down that way. The Bargello, which used to be a prison, now it's a museum. That's the piazza, the Palazzo della Signoria, the Palazzo Vecchio. Beyond that, the Pitti Palace with the Boboli Gardens behind it on the other side of the Arno River. And Brunelleschi's other work, Santo Spirito over there. And down below us is the historic heart of the city of Florence. And the side of the dome here, curvature. And of course, Giotto's bell tower there. Climbed up to the highest point in Florence, to the top of the dome of this church. Look behind me, that's all of the city of Florence. We're so much higher than everything. Have a look. And you can see the bell tower where we were earlier right behind me, which is shorter than me now, than where we are. See that? That's the second highest point. You can see all the churches and palaces here. The old part of the town below me, the old part of the city. And then there's just a little bit at the top there that you can't go up to. It's beautiful. It's a little precarious here. This is really interesting. This is the crack in the ceiling here in the dome. It runs all the way up. You just see it as a little line from the floor of the cathedral, but here you can really see it's quite a big opening. I think this is one of the only faults actually in the dome, and it runs all the way up there. Just looking across, I can actually see more cracks that aren't really visible from the floor. So there's another one there, and there's another one over here. So very interesting. Here I am back on the floor after climbing up to the dome up there. A little tiring, definitely worth it. Absolute marvel of engineering here in Florence.